Visak gripped the data slate tightly, his voice trembling with barely suppressed mirth as he recited the human missive. We extend our sincerest greetings to our esteemed Deathworld compatriots. May your kind withstand Earth's relentless gravity, volatile weather patterns, and ferocious fauna upon your arrival. He paused, a smirk cracking his obsidian-hued face, veins pulsing emerald under the skin. Withstand, as if our worlds haven't forged us tougher. He resumed, adhere strictly to human protocols for outdoor excursions. A wheeze escaped him, murmuring, we thrive amid corrosive storms, yet they fret over a stray rodent, concluding, we anticipate safeguarding your well-being on our terrain. Laughter erupted fully, his head shaking in disbelief. Ah, humans fierce, yet foolishly hopeful darlings. He set the slate aside, emerald veins fading from their throbs. His ebony dermis soaked the room's amber glow, accentuating those luminous lines against his shadowed contours. Jade eyes glistened with residual tears of hilarity. Ironic, how his humanoid visage mirrored those very beings now mocked. His gaze shifted to the raucous Avari delegate, whose guffaws dominated the quartet. Seated at the Deathworld Assembly's core table, their merriment clashed like discordant symphony shrill trills and warbles bouncing off vaulted domes. The avian's plumage quivered violently, claws scraping padded tiles as he balanced on taloned limbs. Who bothers with Earth or its dwellers? We're all hunters supreme, rasped Olin between barks, wings unfurling in exuberance, azure feathers vibrant. Brock, the colossal tawny-fleshed Zorath, bare-chested as ever, pounded the surface with a thunderous fist, vibrations rippling outward. Your racket grates Olon, he snarled, timbre like rolling storms. As the cacophony ebbed, Brock folded burly arms over his expansive torso, sinews flexing. Yet I concur on the humans, he boomed assuredly. Fighters akin to mine would claim dominion instantly upon landing. We'd rule unchallenged. Visak pivoted to the final attendee, Ira, a stoic azure-hued cryon whose frosty demeanor evoked her glacial origins. She uttered sparingly, only when substance demanded. Ira, Visak prompted, veins illuminating. Your take on this human summons? Ira pressed a slender digit to her mouth, pondering meticulously. My kin might shun the arid zones, she intoned icily, echoing her planet's chill. No bravado laced her assertion, just unyielding truth from one unbowed by trials. Visak chuckled softly, eyes sweeping the group. Such rare consensus merits festivity, he proposed. Laughter resumed variably, Olon's piercing cries, Brock's guttural roars, Ira's subtle puff resembling a breeze. The space brimmed with their shared glee for pinnacle hunters from lethal realms, all deeming humans adorably oblivious to true peril. Abruptly, the portal hissed ajar, admitting Zara, the scholarly cerulean researcher, dotted with starry flecks, golden orbs enlarged by spectacles. She halted mid-stride, resolve crumbling to unease under their scrutiny. Apologies, she faltered, cradling her slate protectively. I intruded unwittingly. Urgent news on Earth demands sharing. Her stance fidgeted, discomfort palpable. Visak eyed his peers' astonishment. This breached protocol profoundly, yet her gravity compelled him. He inclined subtly. Proceed with your Earth tidings. Zara advanced, knuckles whitening on her device. Progress aligns perfectly. Tomorrow's right will deem Earth a Tier 13 Deathworld, she declared, poise firming in factual domain. Tier 13. Brock interjected, hulking forward. Scales cap at 10, Olin chirped quizzically, crest cocking. Ira remained mute, gaze sharpening to icy blades. Visak raised a palm, veins intensifying. Zara, clarify. Ratings peak at 10. What implies this? Zara tweaked her lenses habitually. The research cadre revised metrics. She elaborated. Surely the alert reached you. Pulsar comes dispatched universally. Perplexity furrowed her brow, as if ignoring notices was inconceivable. They traded looks. Visak detected ire in their stares as they queried implants universal linguists bridging biologies to retrieve data. He mirrored, mind bifurcating between reality and virtual feed. There, a dispatch from 3 cycles prior, titled Earth Dossier, Initial Review, and Updated Deathworld Criteria. He delved, absorbing swiftly. If credible, Earth's seismic fury, dwarf Tier 10, rendering his origin tame. Microbial menaces, viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites crafted a deadly arsenal in hyper-competitive niches. Gravity, 1.89 galactic norm brutal. Fauna chronicled exhaustively. Colossal beasts, 2 minuscule toxins. Then humans, endurance trackers, pain-resilient, toolmasters, war chronicles endless. Visak resurfaced, veins erratic with disquiet. He regarded Zara, then allies, mirroring his dismay. Skepticism lingers, he voiced waveringly. Overstated, perhaps. Affirmations ensued via nods or analogues. Zara exhaled, anthropically likely adopted. Your doubts are valid, she conceded, scanning them. Yet the cadre amassed impeccable intel via diverse channels. Costly recreations validated this escalation galaxy-wide. She halted, lenses shifting. Even the Grand Stellar Assemblies, Herbivore Blocks and Distant Vexor Coalition endorsed Sand's dispute. Thus, Earth stands as the apex hostile sapient cradle discovered. Stunned quiet enveloped them. Amber illumination turned stifling. Visak sensed his breaths, pulses, he shattered it. Display these recreations. Eyes pivoted to Zara, skepticism, mingling curiosity. Brock's brimmed challenge. Zara's posture drooped. My duty concluded, moments passed. She murmured, yet relented under pressure. Very well, accompany me. 20 ticks and dual cramped lifts. Later quartet compressed awkwardly. Visak trailed Zara alongside peers through cooling, austere passages. Labs morphed stark. Metallic walls, etched warnings, illumination clinical white, footsteps echoing isolation. Zara navigated labs of bent scholars, gear-laden vaults, hazard-labeled thresholds. At last, a towering barrier loomed, fortified against threats or treasures. Initial replica, Zara noted, Slate consulted, breath misting from seeping frost. Mirrors human habitats like Terra's northern expanses. Canada, Rusia poles exceed, uninhabited save transient outposts. Ira halted abruptly, azure hide absorbing chill. Cold holds no terror, she affirmed, edgedly rare vanity surfacing. We arose amid glaciers. This mimics hearth. Zara's facade stayed impassive, orbs veiled. Enter freely. Will observe via barrier. Glances swapped. Olan's fleeting doubt, Brock's daring spark, Visak's intrigue clashing caution. The portal groaned open, seismic rumble vibrating cores. They entered a slim surveillance hall, chill tolerable. Panorama unveiled. Endless ivory drifts to faux infinity, sky faded azure, sun aloof and pallid. Ira paused at ingress, digits quivering or illusion. Over controls, Zara urged softly. When prepared, Ira activated, portal parted. Arctic blast assaulted, Visak's veins igniting defensively, warmth surging. Ira advanced, poised, azure blending seamlessly, tresses whipping, windswept, arms outstretched, welcoming. She endures admirably, Visak observed, nods concurring. Impossible, Zara whispered, monitoring feeds, blues cooling, greens vital, ambers stressed reds, proliferating. This freezes elements beyond water. Her realm seldom dips -20°C. Earth plunges deeper. Simulation, -45 degrees Celsius. Yet humans dwell, offspring frolic. Metropolises thrive. Visak refocused. Iris gate faltered subtly, then markedly. Arms clutched self, shoulders curved, exhalations crystallizing raggedly. Time ticked, motions labored, hide purpling peripherally. She collapsed kneeling, hands plunging powder, rising strain. As eyes fluttered, collapse imminent. Brock chortled. Such hubris, felled by frost, he eyed others. Yet she ventured, unlike cowards. Visak ignored irony, bolting to portal, palm slamming activation. Blizzard pierced marrow, but he pressed, grasping IRA's glacial form mid-fall. Deadweight dragged, he murmured encouragements lost to gales. They breached threshold. Warmth enveloped. Zara sprang, extracting foil shroud, swaddling Ira cocoon-like. Prudent act, Zara commended Visak. Gaze respectful. To others, convinced of Earth's peril. Hardly, Brock retorted boisterously, defiant. Merely exposes her frailty. Olin concurred, plumage ruffled. One flop doesn't elevate Earth. She overreached. Ira mute, jaw locked, shivering. Visak pondered silently, perceptions shifting. Brock loomed. Present average climb, he commanded, not cryotraps, I'll demonstrate Earth's tameness. Zara adjusted specs, weariness flickering. Certainly they proceeded. Ira shrouded nearby. New zone, heat radiating symbols, cautionary. Equatorial savanna mimic, Zara detailed. Slate scrolling, searing beyond endurance -45°C. Protein unraveling. Gravity tuned 1.89 norm. Humans inhabit, labor, procreate, herein. Pausing, mechanized predator proxy. Dubbed Leo per human nod. Trivial, Brock proclaimed, striding ingress. My breed conquers harsher heat Waitmere games. Witness true lethality. Crowded vista, undulating plains to mirage horizon, ochre grasses parched, effortless. Brock broadcast, distorted audio, chuckling, torso glistening. Yet Visak noted gravity's toll, steps ponderous, fluidity lost. Brock feigned ease, venturing deeper, posture erect, vegetation stirred. Tawny form erupted sleek, automaton, amber, optics, predatory, no herald, pure assault. Brock pivoted sluggishly, gravity betraying, impact flattened him, pinned supine, jaws, poised, lethal. Zara aid, remove it, terror laced his plea. Safe, Zara assured, interfacing, non-lethal demo. Olin screeched amusement. Flight evades such groundlings invite doom. Warrior downed by machine. Visak's concern solidified. Earth's supremacy loomed. Zara neutralized gravity. Leo retreated. Brock returned, disheveled, silent, exchanging empathetic glance with Ira. Mutual aversion forged. Sufficient, Zara queried, gently yet resolutely. Olin bristled, absent aerial behemoths. I'd thrive aloft, evading terrestrial woes. Humans quake before me. Wordlessly, Zara retrieved analyzer, snatching a vein feather swiftly. Ow, Olin shrieked, wings thrashing. Outrage, violation. Scanner, ingested, processed. Immunity, 12%. Pathogen, collapse, 71 types. Survival, 8 to 12 minutes. Nanoregimen, essential. Flight infeasible at 1.89 grams. Musculature overwhelmed. Brief tenure before affliction. Zara lectured patiently. Pathogens overwhelm. Denser air, gravity grounds you. Test if doubting. Olin, eyed Savannah, inert Leo, pilfered, feathery appraisal dawning. Conceivably Tier-13. He conceded. Visak, rude. Olin's prudence. Spectacle missed. Better wisdom prevailed. Zara, Visak inquired. Veins radiant. Invitations merit. Council's path. Per your expertise. Zara beamed, shedding reticence. Embrace it. Venture earthward. She urged confidently. Heed human directives. Medics, counsel not affronts, but lifelines. She displayed slate. Herself amid terrestrial abode. Beaming humans encircling. Feast shared. Joy immortalized. We've glimpsed Earth's ferocity. She murmured. Yet you ignore human hospitality. Forgo visitation at peril of regret. Astonishing folk, tame apocalypse as routine. Extend peril-tempered warmth. Redditors laced with profound empathy. Silence waited. Ignorance burdened. Zara glanced, slate, grimaced. Duty overdue. She hastened exitward. Terran colleagues await virtual symposium on lethal biospheres. Pausing, ponder, peril yields wonders unparalleled. She departed, leaving quartet introspective. Ira cocooned, gaze vacant processing. Brock subdued, limbs limp, arrogance bled. Olin hooded, contemplative, or chagrined. Visak grasped their folly. Humans caution salvific, not derisive, arrogance nearly fatal. Surveying peers humbled forms, realizations aligned. Regarding Earth, Visak murmured, veins mingling fear and intrigue. When do we plan our descent? If this tale captivated you, remember to like, subscribe, and share more epic yarns. Await.